If you don't have something to show, it gets lost.
Few, if any, travelers on Route 360 stop or even slow down to notice.
This was a very photographed, abandoned church over the years.
Watching the world go by stands a testament to perseverance.
So to me, it was so worth saving, so worth saving.
Beth and Jim Stanley share a deep connection to Amelia County's Old Mount Hermon Presbyterian Church.
I always was looking at this property, always, from the very beginning.
The couple never worshiped here, but they've poured their heart and soul into the building with a rich past.
This church was founded on September 3rd, 1882.
Mount Hermon was one of 6 Presbyterian churches for African Americans opened by Samantha Neal. The Pennsylvania woman arrived in Virginia after the Civil War to help educate blacks and whites.
So she decided to stay here in Amelia County.
The last congregation left Mount Hermon in the 1970s.
The dust was a half-inch thick on these church pews and just everywhere. I mean, you had to wear a mask, if not, you couldn't hardly breathe in here from the dust.
50 years of decay took a toll.
It was bad. The windows were broken out, the doors were busted, the floors were rotted. It was in horrible shape.
But the Stanleys saw an opportunity.
But when I learned the story about the church, it was like, oh, you just can't do that. It's history.
2 years ago, the contractors by trade embarked on one of their most ambitious renovations to date.
It was in disarray, but you could see the potential of this church.
Mount Hermon would need a complete overhaul.
This all here is all original. This is a new piece.
Top to bottom,
I had to cut it out because of the rot. Termites had gotten in it.
inside and out.
Another really good storm would have probably taken it down.
A labor of love requiring lots of money and time.
A lot. 7 days a week there for about 8 or 9 months.
Beth envisioned opening a wedding chapel, but after careful consideration, she abandoned the idea.
I think the building is significant to Amelia County.
The old church building is now on the market.
I think it was a good thing to do it. It really was.
Beth and Jim relish rescuing 138 years of Virginia history.
If it was bulldozed down, I mean, nobody would have ever known there was a church here.
Prepping Mount Hermon for its second act while honoring the legacy of Samantha Neal.
Many people stopped and thanked us for what we were doing, for saving it.
Many find salvation in church,
I smile. I smile.
but Beth and Jim Stanley are proving some days you can save the church.
It's very gratifying. You know, you feel like you're kind of a part of it now. You're a part of the history of this building.